Previously, on the Soviet Connection Grand Theft Auto.
Aren't you going to introduce us?
This is Nico, some drug-dealing degenerate from some armpit in Eastern Europe.
Nico, this shit went down with those guys in Bohan. Elizabeta's doing a bid. I think she might have killed Manny.
Really?
Good thing you haven't been hanging around with them too much. This shit is fucked up. I'm sorry for getting you involved.
That was fucking beautiful. We did ourselves proud. My brother Jerry's gonna be fucking ecstatic.
Providing the enchiladas don't figure out it was us, they ripped them off.
The guy's name is Tom Goldberg. Thinks he's got something on me. Gonna go to the DA with it. Use it to get into Congress.
Okay.
Yeah.
You work for these Mick bastards, fucking guinea.
I work for whoever's paying.
I might give you a call sometime.
And Derek is the worst. If that asshole ever comes back from Ireland.
Yes, comrade, I am doing good. There is no I, there is only we. It is a glorious system, comrade.
Excuse me?
You're excused, comrade, you're excused. Now go and mind self for 50 years.
You're a dick.
I'm a rich dick, friend. I'm young and rich and loaded.
I have an interview with Goldberg tomorrow.
Perfect. The smug bastard ain't gonna know what's coming at him. Teach him for sticking his nose in other people's business. Get the file. Nico, man, look, I ain't a pimp or nothing.
What are you talking about, man?
I'm saying, would you take my sister, Katie, out for a drink or something? She don't get out much, and she sure as hell don't go on dates. We're starting to worry. She likes you, just as friends. I'm gonna send you a number.
I'll give her a call, man, but I don't think she'll want to see me.
Trust me, she will. Call her, man.
Welcome to Perseus. I'll be your assistant today.
Nico Bellic. I'm here for an interview.
Come in, I'll buzz you through.
Welcome to Goldberg, Ligner, and Shyster, sir.
Mr. Bellic, welcome. I'll just see if Mr. Goldberg is available. Mr. Goldberg, Mr. Bellic has arrived for his interview.
Okay, great. Tell him to come through to my office.
Would you please follow me, Mr. Bellic? Mr. Goldberg is such a saint. He teaches kids to swim, you know. He's just so warm and giving. All he cares about is making the world a better place. And boy, are you in trouble if you get in his way.
I always get nervous before interviews.
He's just in here. Don't be nervous. He doesn't bite.
Hello, Nico. What's that short for, Nikolai? I'm looking for a man who can get jobs done right. Nikolai, I like your resume. You seem to be the sort of man who would go the extra distance. I just need to take another look, get myself reacquainted with your experience. So, you're the sort of man who doesn't wait to get told what to do. A guy who looks at the world, sees problems, and tries to fix them? Sure. My problem is that people don't notice the decay in society. They leave the decay alone, and soon it's too late, so you have to pull the whole tooth. Yeah? I'm the guy who goes around shaking people. For people, read society, read City Hall. I shake them, and I say floss. Get rid of the rotting flesh stuck in your teeth. Prevent decay. Mouthwash, you hear me? There's this cop. Good cop, but he thinks he's above the law. He's not. You wanna know why? Because the law is clear. I'm gonna crush him into dust. No one is above my judgment. You understand me? Okay. Here at GLNS, we're pushing things to the limit. We're on the front line, young man. A man I was recently with in this office, in this very room, was murdered. You gotta fight for what is just in this world. You do. Anyway, give me an example of some time when you've worked as part of a team. I work alone. Where are the files for your case against Mcreary? Shit, they're on my desk. I never hurt anyone. I wouldn't be here if you'd never hurt anyone. I guess I didn't get the job.
Here are the files.
Great. Peace at last. I feel cleansed. You silenced Goldberg too, right? I don't need to worry about him?
He's done.
Whoa, music to my ears. A weight has been lifted. Here's your payment.
From the heart of Liberty City, it's the Intelligent Agenda. Here's your host, Michael Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Great show for you today. Yeah, Brandon Roberts is on the show because I'm sleeping with his publicist. It's true. Now, the whole country is talking about his campaign ads for state governor, where he calls his challenger a pedophile and brings the word...
Kate, it is Nico. We met with your brother, Packy. He gave me your number.
Hi, Nico. What's up?
I was wondering if you wanted to come out with me sometime. Or maybe we do something together.
Okay, that could be interesting. I don't normally socialize with Packy's gangster friends. But sure, pick me up in the next hour.
See you then.
The TV networks. But seriously, it's a show all about keeping fascism at bay in its many forms.
Hey, you! How you doing? Come on, let's go! So
what?
So you.
So me what?
So are you another one?
Another what?
Another one like my brothers, the tough guy with a death wish. A man eager to get into hell as soon as possible.
Probably.
How annoying! What is wrong with you people, you men?
What's wrong with me? Quite a lot, I'm sure.
Why don't you want to live? To live a normal life, I mean. Get married, have kids, not steal, rob, kill.
I don't know. I have lived a complicated life. I was in a war.
Sounds like you still are.
Maybe.
Well, for a murdering, thieving idiot who can't talk about things, you're kind of nice. This is nice, isn't it?
What's nice?
I don't know. Getting out, doing stuff, not working or fighting with my family, getting to know you.
It's nice to get to know you too. It seems like I've gotten pretty close to everyone else in your family.
You poor bastard, you have. I don't normally socialize with people that know my family. Try to keep those two sides of my life separate. I guess it's nice to be honest for a change. Rather than keeping my secrets about my family from you, you're probably keeping secrets about my family from me.
No comment. You don't normally take the guys you date back to meet the family?
Date? This isn't a date, Nico. We're just getting to know each other. We might be friends and that's all. I couldn't date you. Someone like my brothers? I couldn't do that to myself.
All right then, this isn't a date. We're just two people hanging out.
That's it. But it's nice. I'm enjoying myself.
Me too.
It's nice to have a friend who understands the madness that I've lived through. You know what my family is like.
I do, but I don't think that any life is not mad. You are here in America. You have had opportunities that most of the world could not imagine.
An Irish family manages to make it the 18th century when or wherever they are. The men in my family are just highwaymen and moralists, usually both in equal measure.
I don't know if I'd agree that Packy was a moralist. He seems like a highwayman through and through.
You should see him around me. If a man even looks in my direction, he threatens to rip his heart out.
Well, it's a good thing that we are just friends. If this was a date, I'd be scared.
It's nice to have a friend, Nico. I feel like you are someone I can speak to.
So, good night.
Bye. Call me.
#103, 104. All right, that's a new record, Brucie. That's right,
baby. I break new records every day because I play to win. If you don't play to win, you play to lose, like a liberal. Okay, my name's Bruce Kibbutz. Cars are an extension of ourselves, like DNA. And if you have the wrong DNA, you should be put out to pasture. When it comes to autos, auto modification, or the kind of lifestyle advice that will turn you into a certified winner, 100% of the time, come to the people who are genetically different. Brucie's Executive Lifestyle.
See you again, shooter.
Or visit us on the web.
Hey, man. Remember me?
Sure, the crack-smoking American dream.
I'm clean, man. What a ride.
Yeah, you look good.
I feel good.
Good.
I sank as far as a man can sink when you're given blowjobs at $10 a pop so you can score your next rock. And I have an Ivy League education. Jesus, what a disgrace. But I'm over that now. I'm engaged.
Congratulations.
Hey, I owe you, man. I mean, I was a dick, but I'm making up for it. I was a loud-mouthed dick, and I apologize.
Hey, apology accepted. Don't worry about it.
Listen, I gotta go pay off one of my dealers. Make things right. Would you come with me? I hate to ask, but I'm afraid the temptation might get to me. Please.
Sure.
Awesome. They're over on Onion, just off Asparagus Avenue. I asked my sponsor to come along, but he says this is something I gotta do without him. Thanks for helping me, dude.
Do not mention it.
This is step number 9 in the program. I'm making amends to all those I harmed. Expensive process.
Could be.
That said, it's a lot harder to ask people to write off the emotional debts than the financial ones. My problem hurt a lot of people. That's them. Do you mind waiting here?
You're pretty dumb for a banker. You forgot about interest, bitch.
Trust the higher power. Trust the HP.
You here to make friends too?
I've got enough friends.
Thanks, dude. I'm glad you were here for me. Take me back to my place on Wappinger?
Are you upset that you couldn't make amends?
Step 9's a tough one. Not everyone wants you to get better. I'll talk about it in group. You have to have the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Right, dude?
I mean, that makes sense. I just can't always live it.
That is a healthy attitude.
The man keeping your Irish friends in liquor.
I thought I was doing that.
I hear you need work. I want to throw you a bone, Nicky. Come over to Drusilla's in Little Italy. We'll have a little sit-down.
Oh, table for one? We got a beautiful bacala salad.
I'm here for someone. I'm here for Ray.
Oh, Ray, why did you say so? Ray's a beautiful man, you know what I mean? He's in the back.
Thanks.
Hey, Nicky! Ha ha! How you doing, kid?
Fine.
Hey! That Mick bastard friend of yours says you're okay.
Good.
That you're reliable.
Yep.
But can I trust you? Why go through all this? Why stick your neck out? Why do all this work?
Because I need the money. And because I can't do anything else. And because I'm good at it.
Sure.
And because I'm trying to find someone.
Okay, maybe we can help. Let's see how we do. So anyways, I got this friend. Only the friend ain't my friend no more because he ain't getting me the videos.
Okay.
Seems this guy does not respect the waste management business. Lives over in a project on Galveston near you. Name is Teddy Benevidez. Do what you gotta do. Somebody gets burnt, so be it.
Fine. And you'll pay.
Hey, you kidding? I'll pay double.
Good.
But you mess up, bad things are gonna happen.
What apartment Teddy Benevidez is in?
No sé, I don't know no Teddies.
You sure about that? You want the last thing to come out of your mouth to be a lie?
Shit, man. He's up on the top floor, apartment 151K. You have to walk the last few floors. Elevator don't go up there. They're fixing it up. Hey, man, who are you? What are you doing here?
I think he's moving in, man. Yo, you moving in?
If he's moving in, where's his stuff?
What's up? I want to get back in the game!
too slow, mama.
What's this about, pendejo? You owe Ray Bottino a lot of money. You should have paid.
Those putos too old. They're finished, fool. This city don't belong to them no more. I wouldn't pay them shit. Ah, go fuck yourself.
Ted is dead.
What are you talking about? Ted, who's he? Sorry to hear about your loss. I'll be in touch, Nicky.
There you are, cousin. Let's move. How are you, cousin?
Good.
Good. Listen, Nico, I received an email from your mother.
Good.
She said she'd sent you an email.
Yes.
You know, I'm worried about her all alone. Maybe she should move here, be with us.
Yes. Maybe she'd get heavily involved in carjacking and spend some time doing hits for the mob. Look at how we live here. What have we done? Where exactly would your aunt fit into this lifestyle?
It was just an idea. I thought maybe she'd find America exciting.
Yes, she loves crack dealers. Don't you remember how she couldn't move back on our farm because of all the heroin dealers and the coke whores and the arms smugglers? She would love it here.
You know, I love your mother. There's just one thing I can never figure out about her. One terrible black mark against her.
What?
How she raised such a prick of a son.
Very funny.
I know. I think it's pretty funny.
Coffee? Well, that's an odd combination, but I haven't had popcorn in a while. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Coffee, yes. Yes, I'll have. And you said cheese bits? I don't think I'm even familiar with cheese bits. Of course I'll have some, and they wine you and dine you, make you feel good about it, and then they go in the back room and check your fucking credit and come out like you're an alien from another land. Just, sir, I just ran your credit score. You think this is a motherfucking game? Huh? Sir, let me just say, if you had $35,000 cash, I couldn't let you put 10% down on a car that costs $9. Do you understand what the fuck? What we can do is we can recommend you to a Liberty City transit official who can give your motherfucking ass a bus pass till you learn how to properly use credit. Y'all been great. I've been Cat Williams. Thank you so much, Liberty City.
You ever think about going back home, cousin?
I promised myself I wouldn't go home until I had resolved certain problems. I wish I could be with my mother, but there is nothing left for me there other than her. What about you?
Your mother is there, but for me there is nothing. The old country stopped being home for me when Mama was taken from me in the war. Here is my home now.
Things are all right back home now.
My mother would be here if she was still alive. She was such a strong woman. She'd have to be to deal with my pig of a father.
I was sorry to hear of his death, Roman. We have not spoken about it.
That is very kind of you, cousin, but you would be the only one who was sorry that he died. His only kind words were for the men who'd lend him money to get drunk with.
Just like my father, then.
More than a family resemblance made them brothers, Nico. We know this. At least they didn't fuck us up, though. For all that drunken meanness, we made it through. We're normal. We have healthy, emotional lives.
I think you must speak for yourself there. Not many would call me emotionally balanced.
Not many know you as well as I do. You're a big softy at heart. You're not as cold as you make out, cousin. Call me, cousin. I'll see you soon.
I'm going to hate this drive.
You're a charming guy, you know that?
Screw you, shitface. You remind me of my wife, man. Take advantage of my generosity and insult me at the same time.
You got a wife? How about all that women you pick up in the car?
My friend, you are a bitch. I thought you were ever since I first see your ugly ass face. Wouldn't matter that I got a wife. If you've been married for 3 years, you'd realize getting pussy is a very different thing.
Don't you love her?
Of course I love her, my friend. She cooks for me and does my laundry. I love that woman, yeah. But I love pussy too. There ain't no tying this warrior down. I'm an animal. I need that pussy.
This is a call from Elizabeta Torres, an inmate at Alderney State Correctional Facility. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. To accept the call, press 1. To refuse the call, hang up.
I'm here, Elizabeta. I was sorry to hear you got in trouble. I hope I wasn't something to do with it.
You? Those bastards were after me long before you showed up. Too many parties, too much coke, too many assholes. That was my problem. I got what I deserve. Anyways, the cat ain't so bad. I got a nice little cellmate. You know, the trafficking piece. We'll keep each other company for the next 5 years, huh? Woo! Have fun on the outside, Nico. Look out for your cousin and Mallory.
Hey, man. It'd be cool if we could listen to a different station.
None of the paying customers asked me to change the station.
Roman is real lucky to have you working for him. Your customer service is impeccable.
You want to know about my customer service? You ask one of my female passengers. They'll tell you I service them good.
Great. I'm sure that must be good for you.
It is good for me. Real good. I love that shit almost as much as the bitches do. And I tell you something. The women are actually paying for their rides, not freeloading like a certain ugly Eastern European immigrant scumbag I know. If you didn't have your cousin, you wouldn't have anything. How come you too lazy to start a business like Roman did? I might not work either if I was getting all the money and free rides I wanted from my cousin.
I look after Roman. I help him out.
Sure you do. You help him get into trouble. I know your type, homeboy. Don't think I'm not streetwise, Holmes, because I seen shit you couldn't imagine. For real, my friend. For real.
Okay, then. For real.
There he is, Nico Bellic. Nico, these are my two brothers. Well, two of my brothers, the two that count. Derek and Gerald.
Hi.
Derek has just returned to the family fold after a good few years in the old country, involved in the struggle. Sort of like you, I'd imagine. And Jerry's the man. And you remember Michael, St. Michael?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Nico's a trip, man. I met him through that Puerto Rican coke dealer.
So you want to involve him in family business? What do you know about him?
What I know is he likes a fight and he ain't the fucking law.
Oh. No offense, mister. That ain't good enough.
Well, it's good enough for me.
He's a good lad, Jerry.
Was I talking to you, inbred halfwit? I make a point of not talking to the unfortunate victims of brother-sister marriage.
Don't you speak about my parents like that.
Oh, you're like fucking Cleopatra. 15 generations of brother-sisters fucking, and you're so thick you take orders off my idiot brother Packy. Who's so stupid he had to tattoo his name on his arm?
If there is a problem, I'll go. No trouble. I have other ways of making money.
There's no problem. Jerry just likes to think he knows best about everything, which is why he's been married 3 times already and still won't admit he likes men.
No problem. I'll leave you boys to it. Don't screw up. Packy, take care of Derek. He's been away. And you? Nothing personal, but don't fuck with my family. Or I will fuck with yours.
Gerald was very clear about the way things is going down, boys. Me and Michael are on the civilians. Derek and Nico are on employees. Derek, did you sort out the charge for the vault door?
What's that mean? Of course I sorted out the charge. What do you think I've been doing all day?
I don't know. Nodding off with a needle sticking out of your arm?
Patrick, you were such a sweet little boy when I left this city.
You was gone a long time, Derek. From what I remember, you've changed too.
This is an emotional moment. I can feel the brotherly love in the air. Maybe we should just talk about the job, though?
Sure. So, Derek, you got the charge rigged up to your phone.
Had a bit of trouble with that. Couldn't find a pager to rig the blasting cap to. Had to put the thing on a timer.
All right, we can roll with the timer, that's cool. Nico, when the door blows, I want you and Michael to go down into the vault to get the cash. Grab as much as you can carry.
Okay.
Don't need to tell me twice, Packy. I'm ready to go. Pumped is what I am.
Thanks, Michael. Knew I could count on the dumbest member of the group to throw himself into proceedings the most willingly.
I was just saying how I do what you said, Packy. No need to get abusive.
There was no need for a brother and sister to get married, but your parents did that, and now you're here.
I can think of one reason they needed to get married. They were so ugly that no one else would have them.
Nothing like a sibling's love, eh, Derek?
Nothing like it. Nothing could make me love Francis, though.
Fucking Frankie. He'd be pissed if he could see us now.
Don't none of you worry about nothing. We're here for the bank's money. It's going to a greater cause.
Shut up and handle the safe!
Open the door!
Open the door!
Open the door!
Open the fucking door!
Okay, wait a minute. I got it.
Get on the floor! Now!
But sir...
You too!
Okay.
Hey, yo, I'm a gun club member. I'm gonna take these rookies downtown. Are you with me? Hey, what's your name, son?
It's Luis, man. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Yeah? They said catching that pass in my high school championship football game was a bad idea, because I broke my leg in 13 places, but I scored a touchdown and won the game. The world was built out of bad ideas, my friend.
The PE-4 has been molded and is set to explode in 60 seconds. Now listen, people. We're your friends. Me and me brother here.
Why are you telling them we're brothers, you idiot? That's gonna make it hard for them to find us, isn't it?
I'm trying to be honest with these people. We put them through a lot today.
Fuck these people, fuck your cause. That shit's over. Ireland's not the only thing that's green. Dollars are too.
Now you said bloody Ireland. That's gonna narrow the search, ain't it?
Fuck you! Take the needle out your arm, then tell me what to do.
I'll let you tell me what to do when you stop shoving half of Bolivia up your nose every Saturday night.
Motherfucker! Fuck! Don't you make the fuck with us! Shit! Michael! Say fucking Michael! Fucking shit! Get the money! Me and my brother will watch the kids!
Diablo, qué miedo.
We just want to take the bank's money and get out of here.
like being back in the trouble! Want to get in my way! What's the problem? Jesus, another vandal of these aggressive bastards! They're fucking civilians, man! I ain't giving up this money! Shit! You don't never know what you're dealing with when you're in Chinatown. Follow me! Motherfucker! Take them guys down, Nico! Come on, into this car park!
Look up and smile. It's LCPD. Police.
Shit! They sent a chopper after us! There ain't no getting away! Done! Control yourself, Derek! I got a plan! Let's bring these fuckers out! Empty everything we got into it! We ain't doing that either! Follow me! We'll lose them in the subway! Shit, they followed us, Daddy! They're in a subway, too! Upstairs, man. Come on. You're after us, boys. Take the other platform. Get that boy over there, Anderson. All right, boys, the only way we got to go is along the tracks. Come on! These cops are gonna fucking slap us in this tunnel! Shit! Go back home to your kids! You don't wanna die here! Nico, follow us on the track! You almost lost me and a big bag of money there, boys! You could have mixed the explosive better, couldn't you, Derek?
And you could have been more careful of your boy Michael. He should be with us right now.
Michael was unlucky. It wasn't anybody's fault what happened to him. And the explosive did its job. The both of you shut the fuck up.
That's gotta be a service exit. Let's hit it! Shit, this door's locked. Shoot the lock, Nico. We got you covered. You did it. Let's bust out of here.
You, out of there, come on!
What are you doing?
Inbred!
Get the fuck out of the road, asshole!
Shit, Michael! Damn it! I could have been nice to him for once in my fucking life. Kid only wanted to help.
He loved you, Packy. He was happy you spoke to him. Didn't matter what you were saying.
Yeah, well, now I gotta explain to his folks that their son is lying dead on the floor of a bank in Algonquin.
When your kid is living a life, you gotta expect someone to come through the door and break this sort of news.
That does not make it any easier to hear. And we aren't safe yet.
Eye on the road, Nico. We don't want you to have to break no bad news to our mom.
Neither do I.
Yeah, like I said, man, everything's a little fussy.
Well, if you think of anything else, Mr. Lopez.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a call.
Thanks.
Yo, what's up, Bobby? You good? Hey, Tony, it's me. Yeah, there was a bomb at the bank. The place got robbed. Nothing to do with me, I swear. Some Irish guys. Anyway, listen, I'm coming over, okay? So wake up. You hear me? Wake up. Hello. Hey, mami, ¿cómo está? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was working late at the club. Yeah, mommy, don't be like that, okay? I'll be home soon. Look, I gotta go. Okay.
Who the fuck is it?
It's me, Don.
Oh, whatever. Come up.
Weasel News.
A bank heist
heist in Algonquin has police on a citywide manhunt.
The daring heist took place at a Bank of Liberty branch in downtown Algonquin earlier. One of the robbers was killed in the raid. He was identified as Michael Keene, a felon from Dukes. A bank customer, computer technician Eugene Reaper, attempted to stop the robbery and was murdered. Authorities are on the lookout for 3 suspects. In downtown Algonquin, Eric House, Weasel News.
Who says I didn't?